The jab's versatility makes it the most important punch in striking. All the more reason to do it correctly. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 drills to help you develop a great jab. Okay, so we're going to be covering the jab ladder drill, our jab wall drill, and our 300 in 3. If you're finding me for the first time, feel free to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to catch all my upcoming videos. Okay, let's get to it. In this drill, we're going to use the agility ladder for our jab footwork. Now how I'm going to start this up, I'm going to go ahead and extend out my agility ladder. Now each one of these segments, each one of the rungs of the ladder, I consider a pocket. So to start all this up and set up the right way, I'm going to get in my stance. I'll bring my front foot inside the first pocket and keep my front foot to the edge of my near side. Inside the pocket though. This back foot is going to just go ahead and sit back and keep the integrity of my stance. Now to start this up, we're going to build into it. I'm going to start with just stepping forward with the footwork. So I'm going to be pushing off my back, stepping with my front foot, keeping my front foot aligned on the edge, my back foot always keeping the integrity of my stance. One thing I want to note is I should be making contact with the ball of my foot first, my front foot first, before my heel. Sometimes people come down and hit their heel first. We don't want that. That doesn't help us inside going in and out and having lateral movements later on, going forward and back. So, start again. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add our jab to it. Like if you've done jabs before, then you understand that the full extension of the jab should be making, hitting its mark. At the same time, putting the most amount of pressure on that front foot, the ball of the foot to be more specific. We can start this slow. And you notice that my arm has to move significantly more than my feet. So this really forces the issue of timing. I really have to extend my arm a lot faster than my foot. The reason that's relevant is because we can't have any wasted energy or wasted movement. So it's going to be hard for me to do elbows going out or loading. Those are going to be common mistakes that can occur with normal jabs, but this will somewhat negate that just because we need to have better timing to have that extension and to feel the balance through our feet. Okay, now let's go ahead and pick up the speed. One more time. And that's going to be our jab drill using the agility ladder. Now don't be scared to build up into this footwork, extension of your jab, and then build speed, because speed will come. Alright, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so we're going to start off with our jab wall drill. Now this drill is meant for 2 things. So obviously in this video I'm assuming you already know how to do a generic jab. And what that basically means, I'm pushing off the back foot, stepping with my front, and making contact with my extension, my hand. But not everyone knows how to jab backwards. So this will help develop that. At the same time, this would also negate us raising up our elbow too early. Where some people jab and they throw their elbow out while they're pushing their fist forward. This will help us to keep our elbow aligned and coming out more like a laser. So let's start off right here. Let's start off about a foot away from a wall. We're going to get into our stance. And then we're going to just jab forward for now. Now I'm going to jab backwards, and if you don't know how to do that, I'll let you know. So I'm pushing off the front foot, I'm stepping with my back foot, and when I step with my back foot, make contact with my back foot, that's when I have full extension of my jab. Then I'll readjust the front. Okay, now for this drill, we're going to get about 6 inches closer, and do the same thing over again. Jab forward, jab back. Pretty simple, and if you haven't done jabbing forward and back, this will help out. Now, the main part of this is negating the elbow from raising to the side. The reason we're doing this is because this takes away the structure of the jab. It takes away the possibility of a good snap. So why have that? And on top of that, it telegraphs everything. Most people can see with the peripherals a little easier because we're animals and we detect things a little easier on the side. If I throw my elbow out, it's more of it makes them easily anticipate a shot from that side. Okay, so, and more likely the counter. So obviously we're trying to stop that from happening. So at this point I'm 6 inches. From 6 inches I go to hugging the wall now. I don't want you putting your body against it, just getting real close, an inch or two. Hands are up, I'm doing everything all the same, but this forces me to bring my elbow straight out. And when I push my elbow straight out, this raises my shoulder, I have my chins down, this blocks my jaw. Going back, same thing. Okay, let's try one more time, full sequence. Now, a common mistake that can occur from doing this is because we're so fixated on bringing our elbow out or just somewhat away from the wall that we actually veer inward. Bringing that elbow out. And then when we extend our hand, we're off target. So you gotta be mindful of that, because we don't wanna, try to stop us from telegraphing our jab to totally missing the major point of a straight attack. Keep everything nice and lined up. Take your time at first. After you drill it long enough, it'll be second nature. All right, let's get to drilling and get on to the next one. And now to our 303, which basically means 300 jabs in 3 rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that first round so you get a clear idea of what I'm talking about. I don't want these jabs to be just sporadic and moving around and just doing one at a time. I want you to go into a certain format. 1, going all the way to 10 and back down to 1. You'll have a better idea when you start seeing the example. So I start the round, I hit this 1. Then the next one's 2. After that, 3. All the way to 4. 5. At the same time, I can move around just a bit, circling. 6. 7. On 8, remember I can push off my front foot or back foot when I'm doing these jabs. 9. 10. Back down to 9. We're going back down now. You can start changing levels a little bit. 7. 6. 13. 5. 4. After that, 3. 2. 1. Okay, now, one thing about this drill, there might be extra time on the round, but that doesn't give you an excuse to not keep hitting. Either double up, triple up, until the round ends. All right, you guys got 2 more rounds. And that'll wrap this video up. Just remember that each exercise brings something different to the table. All should be drilled. Just stay consistent, and you'll develop a great jab in no time. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, list them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm Coach EJ.